Compounds required. So these are the components are required, and let's go to our video. The first aim of our project is to build the chassis. Step 1. We want to connect the DC motors with the medium size screws and nuts. And we want to tighten the screws. Same like this side. Step 2. We want to connect the wheels to the gear motors. Step 3. We want to connect the caster wheel to the chassis with the large screws. We want to balance the height by the tires. We want to add some more screws to balance the height of the tires and caster wheel.
And checking that it is balancing the height of tires. No, it is not balancing with the screws. I want to add some more screws to balance it.
Yes, now it is balancing. We want to add 5 screws to balance equally. it is balancing. And the fifth step is going to connect the arduino. Connect the arduino with the small screws and nuts. Fifth step is to connect the motor driver to the chassis board. We want to connect the metallic strips to the chassis board with their medium size screws. You want to do same for this side.
And the next step is to connect the breadboard.
You want to stick the double side for sticking the breadboard. And the next step is to stick the IR sensors.
You want to stick the air sensor with the double tip. Same as before.
The next step is to attach the small strips to the chassis. We should stick the double tape and stick. It should be equal to these two metal strips. And the next step, we want to stick the IR sensor with the double tape. My second aim is to attach the wires to the chassis. The positive wire to MB2. Negative wire to MB1. Same like this side. want to take one male to female jumper wire and connect it to VCC. And we want to connect to the positive side of the breadboard. Next step, we want to connect all the grounds from the 3 IR sensor and connect it to negative. We want to take another male to female wire and connect all the outs to the analog pins to the Arduino. The length is not enough, so that we want to add male to female wire to this for enlarging the length of wire. The next step, we want to take male to male wire. We want to take 5 volt from the Arduino and connect it to positive side of the breadboard. We want to take another male to male wire and connect it to negative side of the breadboard. We want to take another female to male connectors for the connection of motor driver. I am taking B1 and B2. And connecting to the digital pins. Want to take another female to male connectors and attach the wires to MA1 and MA2, the digital pins of Arduino. And we want to connect the Arduino cable to the Arduino and this USB drive to laptop. Yes, I was connected and the lights are glowing from the IR sensor and Arduino. Now we want to check the IR sensors are working. When I kept my hand, the two lights are glowing, then the IR sensor is working. Yes, the three IR sensors are working perfectly. The next aim of our project is to build a coding part. For the coding, we want to open the application Snap for Arduino. And this is the application. First thing we want to do is we want to connect the Arduino. And we want to go to control and take when flag is clicked and for our loop. This is the basic structure for every program. And we want to make the three variables like left sensor, middle sensor and right sensor. Okay. And these are the three variables which we have created. The next step, we want to take set. The first thing we want to do, the left sensor working. We want to go to Arduino and take analog reading because we have connected the out of the left sensor to analog reading 0. Same like middle and right sensor. We have connected the middle sensor to 2, analog reading 2 and right sensor to analog reading 3. We set the middle sensor to analog reading 1 and the right sensor to analog reading 2. Now we want to check the values of the sensors. I am executing my program now. The program now, which I am going to make is when the left sensor is less than 1000, it should be moving left. When the right sensor is less than 1000, it should be moving right. When the middle sensor is less than 1000, it should be going forward. See here, the values are changing. Like that we want to make the program. Next we want to go to controls and take if else. and go to operators. Take this. You want to go to variables and choose the left sensor variable. Left sensor is greater than 1000. Less than 1000. The robot should be moved left. You want to go to arduino and set digital pin. And keep it in the if. Why I taken this digital pin? Because we are connected the digital pin to the motors from motor driver. The pins which we are connected are 3, 4, 5 and 6. Three, 4, 5 and 6. For that moving left side, we want to give that 3 is low and 4 is high and 5 is low and 6 is high. When this is happened, it will be moving left. Want to take another if else and keep it in the part of else. You want to take this greater than and we want to go to variables and take the middle sensor. When middle sensor is lesser than 1000, it should be moving forward. For moving forward, the 3 should be high, 4 should be high and 5 should be high and 6 should be less. Want to take another if else for right sensor. Want to go to variables and take the right variable. When the right sensor is less than 1000, it should be moving right. When it should be moving right, the 3 should be high, 4 should be less and 5 should be high and 6 should be less. Else it should be off. No sensors are detecting, it should not move anywhere. Now we can execute the program and see whether it is working or not. For running of motor, we want to attach the HW battery to the motor driver. Now I am executing my program. When no sensors are detecting, the car should be stopped. When the left sensor is detecting, the car should be moved left. When the right sensor is detecting, the car should be moved right. When the middle sensor is detecting, the car should be moved forward. Now obstacle following robot is completed. Thank you.